We need all these assholes collected. The only person on this picture that's not that we don't want to go to jail is the one in the upper right hand corner, Miss Diane. We don't want Miss Diane going to jail. The rest of these motherfuckers, they going to jail for the rest of their life. Every last one of them you see, never to see the light of day again. I bet you $10 million every last single one of these motherfuckers is going to jail except for Miss Diane. Miss Diane getting fired though. She gonna get that. But the first picture is Allison Backus that works downtown on a case that I have in the court right now. She did all kind of illegal activity. I just got done turning in a packet on her. Kim Brown, you out of there. Maureen O'Connor, Chief Justice, you out of there. Michael J. Holbrook, you out of there. Algie, you know you gone. Joan Larson gone. John Tucci gone. And Katherine C. Preston, you gone. Y'all are judicial terrorists. You out of there. Okay, we gonna start with the bitch in the middle. Stacey Gilbert Osborne, she the one who knew that my brother would get killed. She knew about the hit. And she tried to prevent him from seeing the kids so he can get killed first and still don't spend the summer with the kids. I want that bitch to get 5 life sentences, the one in the middle. Okay, starting at the top, that's Judge Julie Schaefer. She did not allow Moses to get his appeal to get back in front of this judge that's next to her, Katharina Cook. That was supposed to be his new divorce judge, and Maureen O'Connor shut it down. So you just deal with that, okay? Now, Judge, this lady next to her is Julie Schaefer. I'm sorry. Julie Schaefer is the first lady. Katharina Cook is the second lady at the top. The third lady at the top is Darcy Schaefer. Ooh, she was evil. She was evil. She was evil for what she did. Life in prison. Life in prison for Judge Amy Corgao Jones. We need Magistrate Brian K. Elliott. Life without parole. Rosemarie Welch. Life without parole. Marcel, life without parole. Detective William Wallace, life without parole. Judge Damon J. Keefe, you already did. We need your name stripped off the building at 471 Palmer Street in Detroit, Michigan, because you ain't no damn crusader for no civil rights. We need you life without parole. We need Magistrate Lindsay, since you want to evict people and do fraudulent evictions and sending shit out without service, doing criminal shit. Life without parole, terrorists. And Fuji Wins, since you want to try to act like you me in a video, bitch, you ain't me. Life without parole.
Yes, I did. Who do it, the white boy Hacha? I want Hacha dead. I want his family dead. Kill him! I go kill him! And then I go kill you! Is finally surfacing, and those responsible are gripped with fear. They are fully aware that their judgment day is approaching, and that they will soon face the consequences for their wicked deeds. For a long time, they operated in secrecy. But now, the deception has run its course. Their moment has arrived, and all that was hidden must now be revealed. It's clear. Their reign has ended, and they are being held accountable for their actions. What you give to the world eventually returns to you, and the universe ensures that every imbalance is corrected. These individuals spent their time inflicting harm on others, believing they were untouchable. They enjoyed their wrongdoings, convinced their wealth, status, and power would keep them safe from any repercussions. They thought their influence made them immune to the consequences that others would face. But deep within, they knew that the law of reciprocity would eventually catch up to them. They deceived themselves into thinking they could escape, just as others had before them. They relied on their connections and resources, believing that they were part of an elite group who could evade justice with a single phone call.
Please.
But they overlooked the fact that there is a higher authority, one that no power or wealth can influence. Now the consequences are catching up to them for all the harm they've caused and the unethical choices they made. They will pay for their immoral actions and unlawful conduct. The irony is that those who are now condemning them are just as guilty. The very people bringing them to justice are participants in the same corrupt system. The accusers are often as stained as the accused, and eventually they too will fall. No one is above the universal law. Everyone must face the consequences, and the cycle of darkness is crumbling before our eyes. These people have been pretending to be righteous, all while embracing evil behind closed doors. Their time of reckoning has come. As someone with empathy, it's hard not to feel compassion for them, but the natural laws of the universe cannot be halted. What you sow, you must reap. It's not for us to interfere with this balance. They must face the results of the seeds they've planted. Sometimes we have to let justice run its course. If they are guilty, let them be judged accordingly. And if they are innocent, may they be freed. But those who are guilty know that their time... They see others like themselves, those of equal wealth and fame, being exposed. Celebrities and powerful figures are facing public humiliation and punishment for similar crimes, and this frightens them. They tremble with fear, knowing their day is near. Whatever is hidden will eventually be brought to light, and they can no longer avoid it. For some, it seemed like happiness, but exploiting others only brings temporary pleasure. Genuine joy comes from living truthfully and treating others with fairness and respect. The world works in cycles, and whatever we put into it will come back to us. Those who harm others will find themselves at the receiving end of that same harm. No one can evade this truth, no matter how much influence or power they hold. Just because wrongdoing is widespread doesn't make it right. Even when surrounded by darkness, the time comes when everyone must face the truth. They thought their money and connections would keep them safe, but their downfall is inevitable. Many celebrities and powerful individuals are now losing their reputations because their actions have been exposed. In their world, reputation is everything. Without it, their careers and influence crumble. They have spent years building a brand, but now no company will want to be associated with them. Their once lavish lives are falling apart as their hidden sins come to light. Some of these individuals find themselves in this position because they crossed the wrong person, as discussed in the 48 Laws of Power. They challenged the very people who supported their rise, and now they are paying the price. Despite their corrupt networks, they have overstepped their boundaries.
They met their match.
Even in the world of darkness, they upset the balance of power. Now they are facing the consequences of their actions. Celebrities and wealthy people are realizing that their immorality has led them to this point. We're not against wealth, but we believe in achieving success through positive means, through helping others and providing genuine value. This channel promotes growth through integrity and positivity, not through harming or exploiting others. Now they are facing imprisonment, and their once sterling reputations are in shambles. Many relied on their public image to generate wealth, but now that it's tarnished, their income is vanishing. We see it happening with people like P. Diddy. When the powerful decide to turn on you, they will crush you completely. But there is a higher authority, a force greater than any earthly power. In the end, good will always prevail over evil, and light will always overcome darkness.
The gods.
Many celebrities involved in similar activities are remaining silent, knowing they too are guilty. The entire industry is in turmoil as people realize that those they once admired are being exposed. It's always better to live in the light, to choose the path of righteousness. We're not envious of their wealth because we understand that true wealth is internal. It's our connection to the divine, the source of all good. As As you continue to rise, do so with integrity and compassion. Never let your success come at the expense of others. These powerful figures are now trembling in fear, realizing that their wealth and influence mean nothing when they are facing judgment. True freedom is far more valuable than any material possession. You are already abundant beyond measure, connected to a higher purpose, and that is worth far more than anything the world can offer. They are now living in constant fear, unable to rest because they know they have done wrong. I do not take pleasure in their downfall, but they must face the consequences. We are here to promote positivity and send out love and light. Each day we aim to spread good energy and help others find peace and joy in their lives. Remember, when you send out good, it will return to you. Dear God, we come before you in awe of your divine justice and perfect timing. May those who have strayed find redemption, and may truth always prevail. Let your light shine in the darkest places, bringing healing and correction. Help us to walk in integrity, to sow seeds of love, compassion, and righteousness. May we never be led astray by temporary pleasures, but be anchored in your eternal truth. Guide us as we continue to grow in your light, trusting that all things work according to your perfect will. Amen.
Hail the gods.
I'd shut down the FBI Hoover building on day one and reopening the next day as a museum of the deep state. And I'd take the 7,000 employees that work in that building and send them across America to chase down criminals. Go be cops. You're cops. Go be cops. Go chase down murderers and rapists and drug dealers and violent offenders. What do you need 7,000 people there for? Same thing with DOJ. What are all these people doing here? Looking for their next government promotion, looking for their next fancy government title,
Gangstalking
looking for their
people,
parachute out of government,
tracking people's lives.
So while you're bringing in the right people, you also have to shrink government. So a massive government reform. Yeah. You got to work with Congress to eliminate the billets. This is one of the things we did when I was deputy DNI. We got to DNI and I was like, okay, what do all these people do? We've got the CIA, so why do I have analysts doing the CIA's job here? Why do I have a floor of them? Like, give me a good answer. I don't know everything. I don't know a lot. But if you can give me an answer that satisfies their existence, I'm all in. Well, we just have our own people. Okay, well, now we don't. We went to Congress and zeroed out a bunch of billets, and they hated us for it.
Now you see them, now you don't. I love the idea of shutting down the Hoover office building, especially if you know the backstory of, there is never, just so we're clear, there has never been a period in American history when the FBI wasn't corrupt. It is so strange to me that they have just been allowed to exist for so long. There's so many ways in which Trump could put an end to all of that. Not just Cash Patel. Trump could unilaterally just be like, hey, we're done with the FBI, and he should, because they were behind killing Martin Luther King
and
Jr.
my brother.
That's not okay. The FBI, the CIA, they've all been implicit in so many crimes. What they've really been doing is we've turned them, it's basically a gang that became the government. But they're allowed to impart all of these crimes on American citizens, and there's nothing you can do. There's no system here where you go, okay, well, whatever, we're the deep state. We can do whatever we want. We can prosecute Americans. We can harass Americans. We can spy on Americans like they did with Martin Luther King Jr. Anybody that we don't like, we can just ruin their lives. It needs to end. It really does need to end. And by the way, Hunter Biden's party, there's a lot of people who were involved in Burisma. There are many more individuals that are going to be brought to heel over all the corruption of what went down in Ukraine. That's what they're fearful of. They're going to try to block this, stop this. It's actually not going to matter, because Trump could, no matter what, I think he could put him in there for at least like 150 days, and that's all he needs. He could put them in there temporarily. Fire the current FBI director, put in Kash Patel temporarily for 150 days, and allow him to go in there with absolute fire. So I personally look forward to it. I think it's going to happen. They're obviously going to try to block it. Everybody they're trying to block, we should be wanting to be confirmed. Him, Tulsi Gabbard. We'll see what Trump does, but I'm looking forward to it, is all I'll say.
I'd shut down the FBI Hoover building.
Give a fuck. Yeah. Somebody on here that's spying, stressed out because they was trying to get information. They was trying to get me to say what they wanted me to say. No. It's over. It's done. Yeah, it's against spiritual law. Yeah, that's all you need to know. Look what my collector's saying. That's what we give you the information right here. You need to read the comments, love. We tell you what happened. Somebody try to go against spiritual law to take somebody free will. You can't do that. That's all you need to fucking know right there. Whoever trying to spy your information, this is like a fucking hacker, or this is like somebody who like investigate, or somebody trying to be on the low, be slick about something. He got a black hoodie on, trying to get information and find ways to try to cause turbulence. No. Banish, return to sender. You mad. There's somebody who mad because tonight you suckers got served. You lost. You mad. You a loser. Get the fuck out of here. You a loser. Yeah, it's probably him. Whoever that is. Rebuked. Bye. You mad because this is somebody trying to stir up this Uranus. This is the person that be hiding. I told this person rarely pop out. They be hiding. That's because they be hiding though. But they always in the energy. Trying to stir up the situation. Trying to bend away. Because they trying to protect themselves from this partnership that they partnered up with the Aries or some shit like this. Could be an Aries or somebody partnered up with a fire sign. They try to do something to somebody's career or destiny. They try to get a level up on somebody. Like, not over here. Somebody took a gamble with a fire sign because they got a promise with addictions or bad finance. Whoever they said, bye. And somebody could have landed in a hospital. Bye. Nobody told y'all to do that. Yeah, undercover agent or something like that. Nobody told you to do that. Yeah, somebody could have checked into a hospital, had to check into a hospital, or it's like something about that. Because somebody tried to somebody trying to hide something about a child or children or family secrets or some shit like that. Yeah. Somebody was trying to hide something. That's all you need to know. That's all I'm giving you, love. That's it. It's all. If you weren't here, you missed it.
Your faces are going to be plastered all over the news. Everything that you have done to me is going to happen to you. Everything. Every hindrance in my life that you caused, you're going to get back tenfold. And I'm going to take all your money. That's what I'm going to do. And you're going to lose your freedom since you want to control my life so badly, and you want to put so many hindrances into my life because you're a freaking psycho. All of you that gang stalk, you're really crazy. You know that, right? And your karma's coming. Your faces are going to be plastered all over the news.
Figure it out! Just like you dug the hole and put yourself in it, dig your ass out of it. I'm the last one to come to with this shit. Right now you feel like fucking scabies.
And the sad part, you're not going to jail. You're going to prison. That way. And that's a period, bitch.
See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
God is good. God is good. God is good.